Hi, my name's Kate with Knit and Gather. I'm going to show the provisional cast on today. I'm going to show the method using a stitch saver string or cord. It has a tiny little tube that essentially you can stick your knitting needle into and then pull it through the live stitches at the end. But that will happen later. So for now, you just need your cord. If you don't have one of these, you can use scrap yarn for the same method. This just makes it a little easier to put those stitches on the needle. You'll start by making a slip knot. And then I'm going to put this on the cord, the stitch saver cord, rather than my knitting needle to start. And I just want my tails on the same side. So I'm going to put my working yarn tail and the cord tail off to the right. And then it's a similar setup to the long tail cast on. So I'm going to have my, in this case, the working yarn I'm going to have carried over my pointer finger and then the cord on the bottom. So to begin, I'm going to start with a yarn over with the working yarn, and then I'm going to come under the cord, over the working yarn, and under both. So that's your second stitch. Just be careful your cord doesn't, you want to leave a bit of a tail with that as well because you don't want that to get pulled out of your stitches. So again, we just did the loopy stitch, so I'm going to do the yarn over, and then needle comes under the cord, over the working yarn, under both, and around. You're repeating those two motions, the yarn over, and then under the cord, over the working yarn, and under both. So you'll repeat those two motions for the number of cast on stitches your pattern calls for. And then what this is doing is leaving all of these cast on stitches as live stitches on this end. So all of these loops that are over the cord, these will be live knitting stitches that you can pick up later. Sometimes patterns will have you knit in the other direction. In this case with the hat, we'll be joining the brim together with our working round later in the pattern.